students. Today we are going to discuss about another important topic in your 10th biology, that is other pathways of excretion, or also called as accessory excretory organs. Accessory excretory organs. Okay, in the previous classes we discussed about the main important organs which are present in our body, mainly meant for excretion, or kidneys. We all know the main and major function, special function of kidneys is excretion. They are mainly meant for excretion. If we talk about other organs, in our body we have different organs, and that different organs have their specific function. They have their main function, means they have their own function. Along with that own function, some organs which are present in our body, they are also capable to perform excretion as their secondary function. Okay, along with their own function, certain organs present in our body, they also perform another function, secondary function, that is excretion. And such kind of organs are called as accessory excretory organs. What we are calling accessory excretory organs. Okay, what are the accessory excretory organs present in our body? Those are lungs. The first one, lungs, and skin, liver, and intestine, especially large intestine. These are the accessory excretory organs present in our body. Then let's have a look about each and every organ which is going to perform excretion as their secondary function. Then lungs. What is the major function of lungs? Yes, the major function of lungs is to perform respiration. Okay, inhalation and exhalation process may takes place inside the lungs. Okay, respiration takes place inside the lungs. While the respiration is going inside the lungs have capacity to expel the carbon dioxide out of our body. Here carbon dioxide is waste which is produced in our body. That waste will be sent out by the lungs. Okay, along with the carbon dioxide, the lungs also excrete excess amount of water present in our body in the form of water vapor. Okay, if we talk about the amount, how much carbon dioxide it is eliminating from our body, how much water excreting through our body by the help of lungs. See here, the lungs have capacity to expel 18 liters of carbon dioxide gas per day, and also 400 ml of water per day. By the help of lungs, that much amount of carbon dioxide and water is going to excrete from our body. Okay, that's why we call the lungs as accessory excretory organs. Then see here children, the next one is skin. We all know that it is the largest organ present in our body. It is the major function of skin is to give protection to our body. Along with that function, the skin also acts like a accessory excretory organ. Okay, see here, skin, it may contain, not may, definitely it contains more and more number of sweat glands. Okay, and these sweat glands, they richly supplied with blood capillaries. Whenever we heard the word sweat gland, we all know the function of sweat gland to excrete sweat. And along with these glands, the skin also contains another type of glands called as sebaceous glands. Here the main function of sweat gland is to excrete sweat. The excess amount of water which is present in our body will be eliminated in the form of sweat by the help of skin. Okay, along in the sweat, many waste materials are present like urea and calcium, magnesium, salts, different varieties of salts. They may excreted out of our body in the form of sweat. Okay. Then here the sweat glands, the sweat is also produced from our body in order to cool down our body temperature. If our body temperature is more and more, then our brain sends signal to the sweat glands to secrete or to excrete the sweat. Means here the sweat glands, by secreting the sweat, it also causes some cooling effect to our body. Okay, you just imagine during the summer time and in some other seasons while we are doing a lot of work, the temperature of our body may increase. That temperature will be cooled down, will come to the normal range by the help of the sweat. Here the sweat may come in the form of water outside of our body. On our skin we may find some water droplets. After that, what will happen? Here the water, it may capture the body temperature and the water, it just evaporate. Okay. By the help of a process called as evaporation, the sweat, it just converted into water vapor. The water converts into water vapor, and because of this, as the sweat is taking temperature from our body, to convert into water vapor, it may give some cooling effect. As it is taking the temperature from our body, the sweat is taking temperature from our body. That's why the high temperature of our body will be cooled down, will come to the normal range. That is also another function done by the sweat glands in sweat. Okay, as it is a waste material, it also gives some cooling effect to our body. If we talk about the next variety of glands present in our skin, those are sebaceous glands. What are that? Sebaceous glands. You already heard this word in your 8th class. Sebaceous glands, they secrete sebum, and this sebum, it may contain a lot of waste materials. Okay, like this, the skin is also acts like a accessory excretory organ, like an accessory excretory organ. As it is eliminating the waste materials from our body, we call the skin as an accessory excretory organ. Then move to the next one. What is this? Liver. And we all know the major function of liver. It involves in the secretion of many digestive juices and enzymes. Is it right? Then along with that, the dead RBC, the red blood cells, they are able to survive about 120 days in our body. After 120 days, the dead RBC may reach the liver, and while the liver is going to break down the dead RBC, certain materials may produce from this dead RBC. Okay, from dead RBC, red blood cells. It may produce biliverdin, some pigments like biliverdin, bilirubin. Okay, biliverdin, bilirubin. Along with this, it also capable to produce another pigment called as urochrome. These are all called as the pigments which are produced by RBC. Okay, urochrome, it just eliminated from our body through urine. If we talk about biliverdin and bilirubin, these two pigments will be eliminated by the help of bile. Okay, along with the cholesterol, it just eliminated from our body in the form of bile secretions. Okay, if we talk about intestine, what about how it may be? Here we just have an idea. Biliverdin and bilirubin, it just eliminated from our body in the form of bile. Bile may secreted into the intestine, and the intestine, it just finally reaches the large intestine. Large intestine leads to the anus in the form of feces. These waste materials, they just eliminated from our body. Like this, the liver also acts like an accessory excretory organ. Though it is having its major function, it is also carrying the secondary function as excretion. That's why we call the liver as an accessory excretory organ. Then move to the next one. What is that? Intestine. Mainly here we are going to discuss about large intestine. And we all know that we also call this large intestine as colon. Okay, as the waste material is going through the large intestine, through the anus, the epithelial cells present in the colon, it just eliminates the excess amounts of salts present in our body, like excess amounts of calcium, magnesium and iron. These are excreted by the epithelial cells of a large intestine into the feces. And finally the feces, the waste material, may reach out of our body through a part called as anus. Okay, these are the major accessory excretory organs present in our body. Along with this, in our body, we are also capable to remove the waste materials in the form of saliva. Our saliva may also contain certain waste materials, and our tears, they also contain certain waste materials. Okay, but we are not calling them as excretion. We are calling them as secretions, as they are released from glands. We call such kind of materials, substances, as secretions, as they produced from the gland. The tears, they may produce from lacrimal glands which are present in our eyes, and the saliva, it may produce from salivary glands which are present in this region. That's why we call that substances as secretions. Okay, this is about accessory excretory organs. Okay, stay tuned to our channel, Learn Best Things with Rama. Thank you for tuning our channel.